Welcome in, welcome in. How was your Monday? Ten blasters tonight. 10 blasters. Ten blaster break tonight. 10 blasters. Welcome in, Toontown. Have a solid Monday. Pack Hunter, welcome in. Got 10 blasters in this break. Dyson, welcome in. Got 10 blasters in this break. Everybody's orders are out. I have nothing in here waiting. Everything is in the postal system. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up, guys? What's up, Eric? Everything's in the mail. I have no packages right now. Everything is out of the, Zen Den with the USPS. Again, we got 10 blasters. I got a couple random singles loaded that I can run in the store. Nothing crazy, just, your basic inserts from TOPPS Chrome. If anyone's trying to, complete their team or just wants a specific player, I have 9 random fucking refractors or inserts, ray waves here that can be ran at $1. Got personal boxes loaded in if someone wants to face a box to the mouth. But, you could get a share of 10 boxes. But again, also, we do have the rewards program now at the top. Go ahead and check that out. Let me know what you think. It'll be live until January or June 7th, and then based on feedback, I'll adjust it for the next one. Just a moment, I'll run it up. All right, we're doing 10 blasters in this break. I have down below at $20. We also have a couple stuff loaded in the store. Just trying it out. Haven't done that before. We got a poll up as well. I have the ability to get a hobby box, I believe. If that's of interest, I can do so. Um, Again, we can work on the amount of blasters with the hobby box. That's negotiable, of course. But I was thinking at a baseline, one hobby, two blasters. We can always bump that up if people are feeling froggy, but we just gotta let me know. But 10 blasters in this break. Random teams, you get a stash or pass at 25, 32 teams in the NFL. I figure that's fair enough for a C2 pick one. 280 cards in this break. We've hit 3 relics, 5 autos, 2 case hits. Plenty of Jackson darts, plenty of Travis Hunter refractors. Ten blasters in this break, 10 total blasters, 280 total cards. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters. Welcome in, welcome in. 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters. Random teams, $25 stash or pass. $32 C2 pick one. Is anybody awake? No. We sleep. Welcome in. We got a 10 blaster break going on. 10 blaster break. What's up, everybody? 10 blasters in this break tonight. 280 total cards. Got a poll up. Check the show notes if you're confused. 32 teams, random wheel, 10 total blasters, 280 cards. We've pulled an auto our last 10 blaster break. Before that, we had another 2 autos and a case hit. We've hit relics. Welcome in. We're doing a 10 blaster break, 280 cards, 10 total blasters. I got plenty to choose from. Got a couple things loaded in the store if anyone wants to face a blaster. That option is available, but I don't see why you wouldn't just pick up a couple teams for that same price, you know? But that's beside the point. We also got the poll up there. I might have the ability to get a hobby box. We could do hobby and a couple blasters in the coming days, if so, if enough people are interested. But I don't know if you guys don't tell me. But we got 10 blasters in this break, 32 teams. All teams are still on the board, including your Jaguars, Raiders, Giants. We also have the rewards program now up in the top. If anyone's interested in that, you can check it out. Let me know how you feel about my rewards and the options available. Those will be live until the 7th of June, I want to say, and then based on feedback, I'll adjust them for the next one. Thank you, Smiz, for taking that first spot there. I do appreciate that. All packages are out in the mail, so I have nothing from any prior breaks. They are all on the way to the buyers. So it's now in the hands of the U.S. Postal System, which hasn't done anything, relatively bad so far. We're going to randomize for you, Smiz. Thank you for taking that first spot. Fair, fair. Jets, solid trade bait later. The Jets do seem to pop up, though, just like the Cardinals. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're doing a 10 blaster break. 10 blasters in this break. Thank you for jumping in again, Smiz, taking another team off the board. We're live at 18. 25 will get you a stash of pass. 32 lets you see 2 teams and pick one. Yeah, so at the end, like Smiz, if say someone has a team you want and you have 2 teams you don't want or 1 team you don't want, thank you for taking that. When I clear off my area, I allow, chat to coordinate a trade. Oh, I've never applied that before. I don't know necessarily so say you'll have 2 teams applied to you. What happens if I clear those off of you? Bears is solid though. That's a nice take, Caleb Williams. I can look into how other people do that and possibly add that in the future if that's something people are interested in. Welcome in, guys. We're doing 10 blasters, 10 total blasters in this break. We got the poll up. 2 teams taken off the board, the Jets and the Bears. So, there's a lot of good value still on there. Only real heater taken off is the Bears. Caleb Williams is a hot, hot item right now. But Ashton Jeanty and the Raiders, Travis Hunter and the Jaguars, along with Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo on the Giants. But we also have those Brady cards on the Patriots and the Buccaneers still on the wheel. Smiz is going to take another one, I think. Thank you, Smiz. Appreciate the support. I believe you already hit that bronze tier in the reward, so thank you. We're going to randomize again for you now. Green Bay Packers, that's another solid team. Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs. We got 7 votes in the poll. Most votes for yes, that's fair. I do like the idea of that. It'd be cool to rip a hobby. I haven't done one. Welcome in, accountant. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. We got 29 to 32 teams remaining live below at $18. Patriots, Jaguars, Raiders, Giants still all on the board at the moment. Plenty of teams out there. Welcome in, guys. Let me throw up a givey since we're just rolling people in here. There you go. The givey will be for these 3 Chrome Topps F1 2025 inserts, 2 aces, and 1 speed wheels. Get yourself those 3 Chrome cards and some. Oh my god, I just fucked my whole setup. Just fucked it. I do like the look of these cards in like a magnet case though. They just look clean. So clean. And go ahead and jump in that, give you guys, get yourself some free shipping, 3 Chrome cards. And again, we're live down below, $18, 10 blasters in this break, 10 blasters. 10 total blasters, 25 will get you a stash or pass, 32 gets you a C2, pick one. Steve, what's up? How have you been? We're ripping some Chrome NFL tonight. Gearbox, welcome in. We're ripping some Topps Chrome NFL. We got 10 blasters loaded into the break. I got plenty of blasters to choose from. What do you mean, Steve? No, 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 no. But we do got the rewards program. I just hit that the other day. So check it out. Tell me, tell me what you think. Is it fair? I thought I tried to be, relatively buyer friendly. Those will be live until June 7th, though. So based on feedback, I'll adjust those after that point. Yeah, you got America on your side. You can't go bankrupt, Steve. I know. Welcome in, Spooky. Welcome in, though, for we're doing 10 blasters in this break, live below at $18. We got a givey going, 1 entry in that, 3 minutes remaining. That's just for 3 F1 Chrome inserts. Get yourself some free shipping and 3 F1 inserts. 18 $18 live, 10 blasters, 280 total cards. We've hit 3 relics, 5 autos, 2 Urban Legends case hits. We're on a bit of a tear. Oh gosh. 4. Yeah. I've stuck to like keeping F1 to the PC. These I got this from the draft from a free pack, and then this also came from the draft on Saturday from a free pack. I do like the Disney cards. I like the Disney cards, but I don't like how the breaks are ran. Just not a fan of how the breaks are ran. Welcome in, Fonz. We got to give you going. 2.5 minutes remaining in that 1 entry. Okay, yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Pokemon, there's a big one coming out, and I think it's September something. What, the 30th anniversary? Yeah, I don't like the 100+ spot breaks. That's you pay $40, you get Glup Shitta, who's in the background of one scene for 10 seconds, and you get no fucking cards. Ah, okay, okay. I'm not into the Pokemon all like that. I know a little bit about the Pokemans, but I couldn't tell you. I know Charizards are the chase. Oh my God, 6 away. That's impressive. 145 cards. Who are you missing? You got Rattata, Eradicate. The expensive ones. That makes sense. It's usually how it goes. 90 seconds on the give you 1 entry. Someone's gonna get some free shipping and free F1 Chrome. 2 entries. Thank you for whoever jumped in there. I do appreciate that. We'll get you some cards. It's a one and one fight. 50% chance one of them is gonna win 60 seconds from now. My breaks. So I mainly do blasters. I do the random wheel. Generally like 18, $20 a spin, depending on how many blasters. Like I see people do 4, 3, 4, 5 blasters starting at the same price I am. But I think I like to do 7 or more. Like 7 to 10 blasters is a nice fair amount. Everybody gets an equal share of cards. There's a lot of opportunity. But then 10 blasters. I ask if I have more than 10. I've tried to pick your team. The pricing was a little, I didn't want to offend anybody. So when I did try it, it didn't necessarily fill. Oh, my light turned off. Fill immediately. So like obviously, like say the Giants went off quick. the most expensive team, yeah, the most expensive team I had was uh the Jaguars at 35, and I think that break was 7 blasters, and I think we took 11 off the board in the first night. We filled the random break of 7 blasters. The pick your team didn't fill. I went live the next night, and Captain Steve, I know you probably already have these fucking cards, but I'll send them your way anyway. Thank you for entering. Um Captain Steve. But yeah, then I eventually started the next night with the pick your team again, and wound up having to switch it to like a wheel version to get to fill it within the 2 days. So like I'm not opposed. Like I've considered like saying, I don't know, like in a sense, I would have to, yeah, this is random, but I have considered like making an option, with a sticky note or something saying, I don't know, $38 and you can choose your team. But in that sense, like I know obviously at that price, people are probably going to jump on the Jaguars, Giants, or whatever, which most certainly go ahead. But I don't want people to be upset that like, oh, 35, 30, $38 to pick my team and there's only the fucking Jaguars or not Jaguars, Cardinals left. Yeah, but in that sense, it's like, bro, just you could spin the wheel then. Yeah, so I might look into that if something. I have had a guy who likes the Bears a lot. He paid whatever I did in the pick your team for the Bears. Um, yeah, I've noticed more people jump in the wheel. I figure when I get a bigger following, because I think I'm like just under um 300 followers. Once I get a bigger following, I'm sure it'll be easier to fill pick your teams if I can like load them prior and shit like that. Um, Let me see. Smiz Nasty does have the Packers currently. He was asking about like trades and stuff. In a sense, yeah, because then like any parallels, any inserts stuff. Yeah, well, you can always add Smiz Nasty to like propose a trade depending on like what teams. Because he was asking like if I do trade in 2 teams for 1 spin, but again, I told him I never tried that yet, so I can look into it, adding it in the future as an option, but I'm not sure like how to clear. Like, say I clear a team from him, how do I get like he paid for our spot technically, and I'm taking his team away. I don't know how that particularly works, like, to add that team back on the board in a way. Yes, Miz, if you're still in here, and you're open to trading the Packers for another team, uh, Captain Steve is open to that. Thank you for jumping in there, Steve. I do appreciate the support. Hopefully, we pull you something that is equal to the Packers. I mean, we already took the Jets off, so there's not that's like the lowest team off the board. Baltimore, that's a solid trade bait, I'd say, for the Packers. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs. And we have cleared 1 division worth of teams off the board. We have 28 out of 32 remaining, and then we're ripping 10 blasters. Smiz, Captain Steve is interested in the Packers. He has the Ravens. Is that is that trade, value equivalent to you? Who are you interested in? If you're not interested in the Packers personally. Yeah, yeah, I guess that's what he's asking too. There was a lot of cheeseheads I saw at the draft, man. They came down in droves from Wisconsin. Saw a lot of Detroit fans too. Golden. Okay, okay. He said he wants them Staffords, PC. Fingers crossed. CNC, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. $18 spin, $25 stash or pass, $32 C2 pick one for 32 NFL teams. $280 cards in this break. If in the very, very slim chance that your team drawn pulls little to no cards, we will substitute and fill your package in with some F1 Chrome, maybe some random Chrome baseball or Series 1 or 2 baseball, just because that would be insane. I have yet to have a package with like less than 3 cards for their team, and that was in like a small break, like 5 to 6 boxes with some hangers in there too. This is 10 blasters, 280 cards, 32 teams. Everybody's going to wind up with something. We had 8 votes on the poll. Yes, that's fair. Is currently winning. I do appreciate that, guys, voting in there. Hut, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters. Thank you for jumping in again, Steve. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Steve. We're going to randomize for you. And you got that bronze. New York Giants. That's solid. There you go. There you go. 2 teams in. You got the Giants and the Ravens. You're cleaning up the East Coast. Hey, we've pulled, I want to say the very first break we did was the Jackson Dart rookie refractor on the Wednesday the 15th, and that was going $90 at that point in time. We just got it. We pulled the Jackson Pulsar the other day. Oh, you want to see my F1 things so far? Some of my F1 cards while we're chilling here, Steve. If you're hanging out, we got the Super there, of course, for my Steak Salba 101. And then this is the box currently. We got Liam Lawson Sapphire out of 159. Ollie Futuro. Isaac Neon. Damon out of 50. Ocon base. Stroll Speedwheel base. Horner out of 50. Hill base. Jeez. Let me just put my fucking cards away then. No, I'm kidding. Mega Tuna. This was the auto I pulled out of my personal hobby box. Fucking Mega Tuna. Mekis Sapphire out of 10. Val's Sapphire out of 10. I like how he does the little 25. Andy Cowell out of 25. Wharton. Liam. Behrman. These are some cars. I got the Albin printing plate. The magenta one for his car. I got an Aramco out of 5 on the True Red. Thank you for jumping in there, Steve. I appreciate that. We'll randomize you again here. Oh, you only have F2 autos? Buffalo and Josh Allen. That's a nice one. We got it out of 50. This came out of a personal hobby box. Got 275 logos, Haas and Williams. Get shit out of order. All right. Welcome in, Heather. That was almost a Rams. Buffalo and New York, though. Those are solid. Got Red Bull out of 140. Aston Martin 150. Aston Martin 150. Williams on the True Blue 150. That's a nice color match. Team logo F1. The only Ferrari one I have is the logo Fractor. I have the Ray Wave actually too. That's a lie. Thank you again, Steve. Here's my Flavio bow, if you want to call it that. I have 4 Flavios. We're gonna randomize that for you, Steve. There. Nothing. The Flavios don't compare to my Commanders and Jaden Daniels. That again is a solid pickup. Here's my cowl action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you include the auto, 9 if you include the base, and then yeah, maybe 10 and 11 if you include the laser and the ray wave somewhere. Fucking Andy Cow. I don't bro, he doesn't even have a job. He doesn't have a job anymore. Ugh. Um we don't need to talk about how much I spent on it. Listen, I would go for the low-hanging fruit. Stroll, the team spots. That's how I have all these fucking TPs. I have nothing. I have like nothing of Max, Kimmy, anybody of like I don't want to call high caliber. My nicer autos I got off eBay, like the Liam, the Ocon, the Stroll. Yeah, I've yet to hit a Stroll auto in a break. I got the Damon Hill autos. The gold out of 50 was in a break. All my TP autos were in a break. Um, but yeah, I've yet to hit like a driver auto in a break. Dope thing that they had from the draft, you could turn yourself into a Topps trading card. I, of course, went twice. I was a steal of the draft as a QB, and then a first rounder as a safety. Of course, I made myself 6'8". Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're live down below. 10 blasters in this break. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I get it if it's like maybe a higher end product, like Excelenza or Sapphire, but just a base case of Chrome. Motherfuckers wanting 50, $60 for the Ashton Martin Haas spot. Crazy. Crazy. Welcome in. We're doing a 10 blaster break. 10 blasters in this break. We have 7 teams off the board. Your Jaguars, your Raiders are still on the board. Both Tom Brady teams, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots, are live on the wheel as well. Welcome in, guys. 10 blasters in this break. 10 blasters of Topps Chrome NFL 2025. I have plenty of blasters to choose from. Welcome in. 10 blasters. I also have personal blasters loaded in the store if anyone wants to do that. You can face one for, I think I put it at 75 bones. Thank you for jumping in, Steve Rogers. Welcome in. Let's go, Pens 1978. Hopefully we can hang on and win this fucking game 5. Thank you, Steve. We're going to randomize that spot for you. We fingers crossed for the Rams. We want Rams. New England Patriots and Tom Brady cards. Drake May. That's another solid pickup. That is a bang. I appreciate the support. You're gonna wind up hitting like you're gonna be like a silver by the end of this. You're gonna be able to, I want to say like, what is it? The one tier? Yeah, tier 4. 4 $10 off coupons, that's like, I feel I was pretty fair. Like I shot a screenshot out to, a couple my boys on here, Seth, my Lance Stroll buddy Seth. He said it looked pretty fair you know, and then I asked another guy who's on one of the bigger pages, and he said, "Yeah, it looks pretty fair. Not a lot of people do them." Got some random singles here, just base inserts, refractors. I can run at $1 if anyone really wants one of those. Wants like a specific card for their team just to try and fill out their list, I guess. Diamond, welcome in. Turn 360, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. Ballers, welcome in. 10 blasters, 10 total blasters. 10, two hands full, 280 cards. 280 cards. I got a little label printer over here. Okay, so just a thought if you want it. What? Did I miss it? Something? Welcome in, Samba. Welcome in, Gabe. Hunter Glow, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. Oh, okay. Just if you want my opinion. Yeah, yeah, sure. I'm all ears, man. Any feedback is welcome. Blue Blood, welcome in. Let me see what's going on in my. Oh, okay. No, no, no. I do have my laptop here, so just responded to your uh, private message there, Steve. Sorry. Okay. I haven't tried that. Yeah, the closest thing to that, I guess I've seen or like tried is yeah, I understand. Like instead of having it up there all the time, just say start the bid at 25 and say this is for a stash or pass. Um, I haven't specifically tried that yet. I have done like towards the end of a break or whatever. People have been interested in closing us out, and I've done like, all right, I'm running this at $35. This is for two teams, the last two teams in the break. So that's a little bit alternative to that. But yeah, I mean, if anyone in here is interested in that, I can do. We'll start this one at 25. This is for a stash or pass at $25. If anyone bids, you get to see one team. If you don't like it, then we spin the wheel another one. There's a lot of good teams on the board. The Raiders, the Jaguars, the Buccaneers, the Rams are still alive, and those chase cards for um motherfucking MVP of the league, Matt Stafford. That is another thing there, Steve, that I have had people ask. Like they have asked, like, how does that work? Like, if say people aren't bidding against each other, um, I don't know how people would. I know you can like auto set your bid to that number that you immediately bid that set amount, but I personally don't know how to off the top of my head, and I don't think that's again like a common thing for newer um, buyers here. Sorry for delaying though. We're gonna spin your first spin. Let me know stash or pass in the chat. Seattle, the Super Bowl champs. That is a toughie because I know there is some love out there for JSN. Okay, all right. I like it. I like it. We'll randomize again. That was close to the Chargers, but Denver and Mo Picks or Bo Nix, if you're a fan or a hater. I think Denver is a little bit of an improvement over Seattle on the hot scale. We did pull an orange lava out of 25 for our Denver spot in a previous break, and it was a color match being orange, and it was the rookie wide receiver, I want to say, or corner, something. It was sick. Sorry, I didn't change that back, guys. It's still if it's set at 25. So if someone does bid, you'll get the stash or pass. But I'll drop it back down to 18 if that timer runs out. Thank you, Steve. Do appreciate the picking up those spots. You have taken us Nice teams off the board. You're gonna have to. You're gonna make me get a box. I'm gonna have to put your stuff in a box. I've sent like 3 boxes out. There's been 3 people that have had an order big enough for a box. It's all right. I have a backlog of my own orders. Anytime my girlfriend orders something, I'm like, don't throw your fucking box away. Oh, you're good, Steve. No need to apologize. Oh shit, I fucked that. I fucked that. Ignore that again, guys. Sorry. I'm on autopilot there. Someone remind me. Okay, Steve. Thank you. Appreciate that. We are under 2 divisions full of teams. Let me check the Penguins game. We're winning 3-2. Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Love to see it. Thank you, Steve, for taking that again. You're going to get that stash or pass as previously stated. First team coming off the board. Let me know stash or pass. Kansas City and Pat Mahomes. Yes, yes, yes. I got you. I got you. Got you. Thank you for the reminder. That is another hard choice. Remaining teams on the board once Kansas City has been taken off, though, you still got Shadur and the Browns, Ashton Jeanty and the Raiders, Travis Hunter and the Jaguars, Matt Stafford and the Rams, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, McCaffrey. All right, passing. Randomize. 49ers. I must have willed it by saying McCaffrey. I'm going to swap that now, though, back down to 18 for our base price there. Again, 10 blasters in this break, 22 teams remaining. Raiders, Jaguars, Browns, Buccaneers, all still alive. I just picked up these little stands today. They came in from Amazon. Little flimsy, but they do what they're meant to do. They do what I need them to do. Uh, Here's a couple of the team cards I got. We got the Williams Sapphire Black and White Duo. Okay, card box organizer. Gold out of 50 Ray Wave for the Mercedes. 75 logo for the V Carb. Blue checker Alpine. Blue checker Red Bull. Pink checker Ocon. Haas. Pink checker Sauber. Pink checker Aston. Teal Aston. Green Aston. Green Mercedes. Supers? No. The only one I have is from a break. Um, Out of the you mean out of this product? No, no, no. I have the only superfractor I have is this one. It's the only one. If I could get it to buffer. There you go. I could get it to fucking clear 101. Yeah, yeah, it's the nicest one I got. I do have I am proud of my little relics I have. I do have I guess this technically counts as a 101 too, but nobody really bangs with printing plates and it's a car. Yeah, the only saving grace of this, given that it's fucking Sauber, is that it's the last card for Sauber since they changed names to Audi this year. So there should not be another Sauber team logo superfractor or Sauber branded card. Again, live down below $18. Spin on the wheel. 22 teams remaining in this 10 blaster break. Okay, that's sick. You as Steve, or these are my 2 paddock pass relics I got? Okay. Hey, yeah, I have those too. I'm proud of my two 101s from the draft. These are my 101s. I might crack the slab and auto them, make them a 101 auto card for me, my rookie auto. I don't have too many XLNs. I have this one that I got in a break out of 50 for the V carb. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I like those custom art cards if you've ever seen them that are in the like the Disney or Star Wars product. Haven't like bought one or gotten one yet, but they are cool. Now you have your own. IndyCar, I have a Christian Lundgaard auto out of 25 from Parkside. That was I did rip that one. I like the Parkside product. It's coming out in May, I think, this year for IndyCar. I might get a couple boxes. I don't think there's any love like to do a break for them. And the boxes they need to fix their disbursement this year. Yeah, yeah. I'm in a little bit north of Pittsburgh. Yeah, the disbursement on the motherfucking Parkside cards was bad. I'd open like one box and I don't know, there's one pack in it, but like 25, 20 cards in the pack, and I'd get duplicates in the same box, which is a little crazy to me, but yeah, I think maybe 10 of those at like 15, 20 bucks a pop. I wound up getting that auto. Pretty cool. I don't really follow IndyCar nearly as much as F1. I'll catch the highlights, maybe watch the 500 every year, of course. I ripped so much paddock pass last year. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. If you want me to run that at 32 for you. Thank you, Steve. I do appreciate the support. You're really clearing us out and helping us get this ready. Thank you. Hey, you're gonna have all the rewards for the next break. I think the rewards will be better used in a pick you teams. Yeah. So like I can definitely load up a pick your team later in the week with blasters I have if people are interested in that. I'll have to like set up a show and people bookmark it. All right, C2 pick one for Steve Rogers here. We're gonna spin your first team. Arizona. Ooh, okay. We'll randomize again there for you, Steve. The Eagles. I figured. You can't get any. The Arizona's. Mm. But it's funny because like the first break I did outside of pulling the relic out of the hanger box, we pulled an out of 50 for the one Cardinals running back rookie, which is like and or the one relic, the one we did a break last time. We pulled two autos, one for the Chiefs and one for the Eagles, and some guy had both teams for them, so he got two autos sent his way. It was funny. This is a givey I got from Only Card. Oh shit, yeah. Fuck. Sorry guys. 10 seconds countdown. Don't nobody swipe. Nobody swipe. This is from Only Cards. Give you I won the Sapphire Behrman rookie. Honestly, the only chance I had to get a Behrman Sapphire rookie. All right, we're back down to 18, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got the hat they sent me somewhere around here from a givey. Blake jumped in my break 2 days ago. Yeah, I don't wear mine out. I'm not gonna it's a at home hat. He jumped in and we pulled him he pulled the Titans off the wheel and we got him a rookie out of 299 parallel. It's pretty tight, pretty tight. Yeah, I don't think my girlfriend's seen me with it yet, but or seen that I haven't, but she'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" I'd be like, "Only cards." Yeah, no, is 100% right. We've got 11 teams taken. I'll try to run a boost here, see if that gives me any luck. We'll try a $20 boost for 15 minutes because I'm crazy. Gonna try to pop in and help them break in June. Oh, down at their at the office down in LA or wherever they are in your cap suit. Definitely pull up in the cap suit. Make him put on the Aston Martin. You out west, Steve? You been to a Grand Prix out there? Did you go to the Las Vegas? Oh, okay. Do you go to Austin every year then? No, I've never been. Me either. I haven't been to an F1 race. I'm not that fortunate. It's funny though, because like if I ever do get to go, I'm gonna have to completely derail my return plans because you best believe I'm leaving with something like a piece of bodywork, advertising board. It's coming home with me. Dude, how you feel about the host of our winning his first race, Ride the Dente? Nange, welcome in. How was your Monday? We're doing a 10 blaster break here. Um, dude, I don't watch NASCAR all like that. I'll catch like what's the big one? They start the year the 500 Daytona, and yeah, it seems like I catch like media videos, clips, highlights on Twitter and stuff. And like I saw one, it was like if someone's likely to crash you, who would it be? And they all said Hocevar. But I saw like a clip of him just like they're three wide going through the oval, and he just rolls through the center of them. It's crazy. Like, I mean, he's got the balls to do it. I would try to do it if I'm in the fuck like the gaps there. You got to go for it. It went, yeah, yeah. That's how my Monday went to names. I was. I'm glad it's over. Looking forward to Tuesday because that means I'm off on Wednesday. Yeah, yeah. They definitely need more. I don't want to call it aggressive drivers, but like I got nothing to lose drivers. Feel like IndyCar has that. Yeah, yeah, I get that, but also, how old is he? Like 19 or 20? I think putting at least an 19 or 20-year-old American in the top series of motorsports going to give him a chip on his shoulder in a sense. Like Kimmy, he's 19, leading the world championship, and very like humble stuff like that. Polar opposites, but same idea. Young guns in a top tier of motorsport. Got the show boost going. I love the show boost because it's so funny. It'll be like 10 minutes, nothing, and then they'll just rapid fire 100 people swiping through. So it takes my money. But according to the analytics in the seller shop part, it works. So got to go with it. Welcome, W Claus. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters. 280 cards. Oh, you don't trust those analytics? Yeah, yeah. Because I know, like, as soon as like Nate, if you were just swiping through, as soon as you got on my thing and it loaded, that counts as an interaction or something. So I don't know. I don't know what it qualifies like sales from. promotions or whatnot, how that works. Like, yeah, I'm not too sure. Your order is on the way, though. Everything I had from prior breaks gone as of Monday, sent into the USPS. Ideally, if we fill this break tonight, I got until about midnight Eastern time, so we got 2 hours and some change. We've been live for an hour now. Yes, Smiz, the Rams are still live on that wheel. Rams, Jaguars, Raiders, Buccaneers, Browns, all those bangers still on the wheel. Smiz, I see you're at that bronze tier in our awards. Go ahead and check them out at the top. Let me know what you think. Those are again are live until the 7th of June, and then based on feedback, I'll adjust them. There's a couple like discounts on there. So like if people hit the certain tier, whenever we do like a pick your team, that'll make the teams a little bit cheaper for you guys, depending on the quality of the boxes and stuff. Again, I don't go crazy with the prices. We did a 7 box pick your team, and the most expensive team was like 35 bones, and that was for the Jaguars and the Giants, which were the hottest teams. I think the cheapest was 15 at the no, not the Eagles, the Cardinals, the Jets. Everything averaged out to around $20. So $2 more than what I'm running right now. And uh that was just you're picking the team. This is random, letting the wheel decide. There are 21 teams remaining on the wheel. Remaining teams we have Arizona, Atlanta, Carolina, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Dallas, Detroit, Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Las Vegas, Los Angeles times two, Miami, Minnesota, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and Tennessee. Cam Ward is still on there. I always forget about Cam. Welcome, BDH. We're doing a 10 blaster break in this one tonight, in this show. 10 blasters. 10 blasters, 280 cards. See, guys. All right, I have 8.5 minutes left on the show boost, which was 15 minutes, and it's still at $0 for $20 out of $20. I guarantee in the last 5 minutes, it's gonna try and swindle me. But again, we've knocked 11 teams off the board. A lot of good teams on there. Couple good teams taken. But that's all a matter of opinion. Your favorite team could be off the board, like the Jets. And fucking hey, right, the Pittsburgh Penguins won. We live to fucking play another game. Game 6. JD Gage, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break, live down below at $18. Yes, the Penguins won 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, they needed to. They fucking needed to. Now we just need to keep the momentum onto Philly for game 6, whoop their ass, and then come back to Pittsburgh and end it on a high note to go to round 2. And then that's a whole new ball game. What, Steve? What, game 5? No, that was yeah, they won game 5. So it's 3-2 right now, thankfully. No, we were down 3-0. Yeah, we swapped goalies. Shelovs has been doing pretty good. Dude, the Penguins probably would have been the number 1 team in the Metro had we figured out shootouts in the regular season. And we sucked in the 3-on-3. I want to say in OT 5-on-5 like it is in playoffs, we'd be a lot more solid. Okay, guys, we got 6.5 minutes on that show boost, and we've spent 24 cents on 2 impressions. We got $18 live down below. 10 blasters in this break. 21 teams remaining. The Jaguars, the Raiders, the Browns, they are still live on the wheel. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady still live on the wheel. Matt Stafford and the LA Rams still live on the wheel. I'll try a stash or pass for anyone's in here. This is for a stash or pass 25 to spin the wheel and pass on the first team if you don't like it. Welcome in, everybody. 10 blasters in this break. 10 blasters in the break. 10 total blasters. 280 total cards. Oh, Steve slides in at the last second. I do appreciate that, Steve. You're going to see stash or pass. I want to pull you the Rams so we can get you the Packers. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We have 20 teams remaining after we get Steve's spot assigned here. Detroit, solid stash or pass. Welcome in. Welcome in. Pass. All right. Passing on Detroit. Randomizing. New Orleans. Solid. That's solid. They got some nice rookies. People are chasing. Oh, yeah. There goes the show boost. It's definitely hitting now. It's trying to. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. $18 live down below for a spot. We have 20 teams remaining. 20 teams remaining in this break of 10 blasters. 10 total blasters. Gosh. Mr. Quattro, 10 blaster break. NFL Chrome 25. The Quiet Beetle, NFL Chrome 25. 10 blasters in this break. Saha, welcome in. Welcome in. 10 blasters in this break. We've been on a hot streak. You know that. You know that. All right, we're going to randomize that team for you now. Who are you chasing tonight? There's the Jaguars, Raiders still on the board. Panthers, Tetaroa. Solid take. That is a bang, I'd say. Bryce Young, Tet McMillan, you know. Sarah Double O, welcome in. Alec Burke, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters, 280 cards, 19 teams left. The Rams are still on the board. The Browns and Shador are still on the board. Jacksonville and Travis Hunter. The Chiefs and Pat Mahomes. The Las Vegas Raiders and Ashton Jeanty. The Bucks and Tom Brady cards. Igbuka. And then the Titans and Cam Ward are still on the wheel. We are just over an hour of streaming and we are nearing 50% full of the break. That's some solid progress, I'd say. 10 total blasters, 280 cards. Again, my Instagram, PROZVCH.IG. We post all the hits on there after every break. So you can go check out what we've hit in the past. We've hit 3 relics, 2 case hit urban legends, 5 total autos I've ripped. I've ripped 1 personal image variation. We're on a hot streak. I don't wanna say much, but when I go get the blasters, I don't just pick the yeah, here, yeah. PROZVCH.IG. And then again, all my streams are live on YouTube at the same time. So if you have to go to bed and miss something, they will be there for you to watch back and see what the hits were. But we're doing 5 blast, not 5, 10, 10 blasters in this break. 280 total cards, 28 cards a box, barring any super inserts where they try and jip us. I did pull 1 relic out of a blaster, and it was real weird. You know, I was opening the pack, and of course, there was only 1 fucking card in the pack. I was like, oh, that's a surprise. But we're chugging along. We're chugging along. We got 19 teams remaining. Oh, thank you for the follow. Nice hair. The leftover crack houses. Yeah, my area, Western Pennsylvania, isn't the greatest, but I'm in a nice little quieter part. Is mowing their dirt. Jeez. Yeah, yeah, not a fan of that stuff. I need to cut my grass. Welcome in. We're doing a 10 blaster break, 19 teams remaining. We are 3 teams away from 50% of the way full. 16 teams will be 50%. 2 shows. You're right. You're right. You just sit at your window and watch the comedy. I bet they probably struggle to figure out how to start it sometimes. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters. That's 10. That's 280 cards. Sir, welcome in. Ollie, welcome in. Fat Fatina, welcome in. We're doing a 10 blaster break. 10 total blasters. I have plenty to choose from here, so it's not like these are just the last 10 of my stash. We got some variety. We can go from the top, the bottom, the side, the front, the back. Thomas, welcome in. Goltasha, welcome in. We are doing 10 blasters in this break. TEN, 10 blasters. We got 7 in here. Is anybody awake? Is anybody awake? 15 live down below. If anybody's awake, we have 10 in here. Is anybody awake? Are we sleeping? We've been running them at 18. Is there $15 on the board for somebody that's sleeping? Does no one have their sound on? Oh, Steve says I can't pass up $15. Thank you, Steve. I do appreciate that. Oh, Maxie, I'll be sure to do that. Yeah, let me just get right on that while I'm in the middle of a show. Randomizing for you, Steve. Appreciate you jumping in there. Tennessee and Cam Ward. That's a solid pickup for $15. See, chat was sleeping. Steve comes in and saves the day. I know that is a bang. That is a bang for 15 on the sleeper run spot. But again, we're live at $18. We have 18 teams remaining. If somehow the bids get up to 25, that's a stash or pass for the winning bidder. $32 for 32 teams in the NFL gets you to C2 pick one. And as these teams wind down, that's going to become ever more vital. Increase your chances of getting that chase team you want, like the Jaguars, the Raiders, the Buccaneers. Because think about it. If there's 10 teams, if we get down to 10 teams remaining and you do the C2 pick one, that's a 20% chance to get the team you want. Actually, more than 20% because after the first team comes off the board, you're running 9 teams. The math just maths here. You could go buy $40 for one of your own blasters if you find them at retail or on the secondary market and pull out of those 28 cards, not one single card for the team you're chasing. And yes, Steve Rogers, Captain Steve down there, is open to trades. He's got a plethora of juicy chaser teams. He is looking mainly for the Packers. Smiz wanted the Rams, though. The Rams are still on the board. Um, if Smiz is in here, Smiz, is it just the Rams you want? I mean, I don't know how Steve is feeling on the other teams, but he does have 2 big rookie chase teams. I don't know if those equate in value for him personally for the Packers and for you based on rookie draw. 850 breaks. Welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters, $18 a spot, 280 total cards. We have 18 teams remaining. Yeah, no, 100%. go here. You're an owner. Oh, the Packers, you got, yeah. That's awesome. That's cool that they do that. Get your little piece of the pie, you know? Steelers don't do that shit. I know it's all superficial, but it's one of those things like if I was a Packers fan, I'd be surprised if I didn't have one. Yeah. Yeah. 110%. You excited for Endgame? I don't know if I've ever asked you that down in December here with Captain America coming back. All right, we got 9 votes for that's fair for the hobby box break possibility. 8 for the 10 plus blaster preference, and 3 said no, they're not interested. Alan Zelux, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters. 10 blasters. SRF, welcome in. 10 blasters in this break. We're rocking 10 total blasters. I'm going to try and share this to my Facebook, but I swear to God, it's been bugging lately. When I click Facebook and share, it doesn't fucking. Oh my God, one movie a month in canonical order before December. That's solid. I wonder what 12 you're gonna pick there. Or well, I guess you got less than 12. You got like 7 to go. Welcome in, Nicole. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters, 280 total cards. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 got a lot of hate, but it's a fun watch in my opinion still. I love the little fight scene they got in his house for his birthday party. And then the subtle acknowledgement that they changed Don Cheadle to be the War Machine. That was always funny. I'm here, deal with it, you know. I like that they go to Monaco for the historic Grand Prix. Hut, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 18 team. Yeah, Elon is there. That was before Elon was like really, really, Elon on the internet. Copy that. We'll go to Facebook. Try and post this on some groups real quick. See if I can't not get some attention in that regard. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to steadily build a following. We're just under 300 followers. We might have crossed 300 tonight. I don't know. Let me see. I have 305, so we did cross 300 tonight. That's awesome. Awesome. Dave doubled. Welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 total blasters. Smiz, welcome back. We're at 18 teams remaining. Rams are still on the wheel. 10 blasters in the break, 280 total cards. Jaguars, Raiders, Browns, Buccaneers, Rams, Chargers, still on the wheel. Oh, jeez. No, I've never watched that one. Dylan's your new fave. I think I've seen some clips of that show on Twitter. Iceman, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. 10 blasters. Huntingham, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. Ten blasters in the break. Oh, you're all right, man. No, no worries. I hope we pull you something sick for having that many teams. I mean, that's really how it goes there. Uh, Ripping with Rob Carter, welcome in. We're doing 10 total blasters, 18 teams remaining. We're 2 teams away from 50% full, 4 divisions worth teams full. The Jaguars, Raiders, Rams, Chiefs, Chargers, Steelers, Seahawks, Bucks, Cardinals, Falcons, Browns, and Bengals still live. Almost Heaven Gold, welcome in. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate the support in chat and jumping in and getting those spots you have. Really would be nowhere close to breaking without you doing so. And I really hope we pull you the Rams so we can have you. Saha, so he is a Packers fan, he stated. So if you pull the Rams and can get the Packers away from Smiz, then I'm sure you could coordinate something with Steve. Steelers, Steve, my hometown team there. Hopefully we pull you something nice. The nicest Steeler card I've pulled, besides the auto that's mine, is a out of 50 Fatanu football pigskin parallel for our Steelers spot. Saha jumping in. Thank you for the support there. I hope we pull you the Rams, the Buccaneers, one of the teams that you are chasing on that wheel. Anything but the Cardinals, am I right? Randomizing for you, Saha. And you got that bronze, so go ahead and check the rewards up there at the top. See what you got. Tell me how you feel about them. They're live until June 7th, and then based on buyer feedback, I'll adjust them accordingly. But I think I sent them around to a few people, got some opinions, and they said they felt and looked fair. Atlanta is a solid pickup for 18, though. We can get you a nice Kyle Pitts or, Kirk Cousins, Kirk O'Chains. So looking here, Steve, Saha has Carolina and Atlanta. Saha jumping in again. Thank you. This is gonna push us over 50% of the way to breaking. Thank you guys. We are only an hour and 20 minutes in and we're over halfway full. We might break my stream record for fastest fill. Saha, we're gonna assign this team for you here. Let's rando. Come on, who we getting? Who we getting? Who we getting? Jacksonville. That is a nice take for 18 bones. Travis Hunter, Seth Hennigan, the power players. A 1-to-1 Jags for Giants. That's all right. Can we get a okay confirm in the chat from both of you and I'll swap it? All right, Steve gives me the confirmation. Let's do it. Saha, can I get a okay confirmed? We're gonna swap the Giants and the Jaguars. All right, let me find Steve's Giants spot. We're gonna assign Saha wants the New York Football Giants. And Steve is getting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Very nice. Nice coordination there. I appreciate the cordial trade. That is a pretty fair trade, based on the hype of both of the players there. Oh, that's good. You had an easy day, free coffee. I went and saw Speed Racer yesterday. I got a free icy at the theater, and the movie was great as usual. Saha takes it again. I appreciate the support. We're gonna randomize that team for you now. Again, we're getting low. There's these big teams are gonna pop up more and more as the wheel gets tighter and tighter. Yes, Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow. Can't beat that for $18. Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, Trey Hendrickson. Yeah, today sucked ass though at work. Dude, just blew my shit. Fuck. Fuck. Steve taking it for 18. I appreciate that. Thank you. We're gonna randomize now. Oh, I was so close. One away. Minnesota and 9. JJ McCarthy. There you go. Hit that silver tier. So what is it? I want to. What is that? $15 off your next $25 purchase. You might be you're the first one to hit silver. Thank you. Thank you for that, Steve. That was so close though. We've pulled like 3 Staffords. I think we pulled 1 base, 1 red, white, and blue, 1 refractor. No pulsars or ray waves of him yet. Or numbered of Matt Stafford. That'd be nuke worthy, I think. Calling the Stafford number to nuke because the buyback is so fun. $20 right for a base Stafford. 40 for one of the parallels, I think it is. But again, lowest card numbered wise we've pulled is an out of 25. That went to one of our Broncos spots in a previous break. Orange Lava. We pulled a green lava Cameron Dicker for the Chargers spot before. Only Nate, welcome in. We're banging out a 10 blaster break here. 13 teams remaining. Some big teams still on there, like the Browns and Shadur, the Raiders and Ashton Jeanty, and the Rams and Matt Stafford, along with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and motherfucking Tom Brady. Boss fam, welcome in. Just me and you, Steve, hanging out. I think like I don't know. I don't want to say a specific follower number will probably result in more. I don't have like a consistent show schedule yet. I kind of throw a show up a day or two in advance and then kind of explain my oh, thank you for jumping in there, Steve. I appreciate that. Um what was it? Thank you. We're going to randomize this for you there, Steve. I get a couple bookmarks like if I know for certain Kansas City and Pat Mahomes. Like I know for certain if I'm gonna be off or have the day, like I'll do it and I'll see some people bookmark it, which is nice. But like maybe it's 500 followers, like 1,000 is where you really start getting Saha jumping back in. He wants those Rams or those Raiders, I think. Maybe it's Browns and Shadur he's chasing. Thank you for your purchase, Saha. I do appreciate that. Seattle, solid. The Super Bowl champions led by Sam Darnold. A Sam Darnold auto would be pretty tough, being from the year they won the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, funny thing about this guy, he's still on the Steelers. Thank God he's not like off the fucking team. And I pulled a player that we don't have anymore. But he is the guy that muffed a punt for us or a kickoff for us in like week 3 or 4, which was awesome. BV, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters, 11 teams remaining. We are just at 33% to go. And again, we're just under 1.5 hours, which is awesome progress. Like I can see the development of my shows and since starting. Oh shit. How did I do that? You got it, Saha. If you get it for $1, it's my mistake. I'll honor it. Thank you for whoever's trying to take this spot right now. Steve takes it. Thank you for that. Again, I was my mistake there. I was gabbing. Um, but again, appreciate all the support. Miami, Tua. Uh, all right, let me see. What the fuck had I done there? I don't know. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. But again, if I ever do that, I'm not gonna do some junk like $1 lag bid equals cancel. I'm not gonna, I'm not like that. I won't do that junk. That's bullshit. If I fuck up and someone does genuinely get me like on something I ran, then I will honor it. That's kind of what you got to do as a seller if you want to have good buyer seller relations. And I appreciate the shout out there, Steve. That's very kind of you. There's people out there that wouldn't have said anything and just let it go. I'm not, sadly, I'm not at the following yet where I can just start at $1. I can't wait till I can get there and run stuff to start at $1. And, you know, Colts, that's a solid take. We have 9 teams remaining. The big team chaser on there is probably the Bucks, Rams, Raiders, Chargers, Browns. They're Jesus. Let me see in case we get any people going through Rams, Raiders, Browns, Bucks, all alive. Got you, Steve. I can do that most certainly. All right, we're gonna do this one here, 32. That's a C2 pick one. So you'll see 2 teams and pick your preferred team. Again, at 9 teams remaining, that's just under 12.5% per team to see which one you want. So you're getting 20% here of the board to see, which is again, actually it increases because again, that first spin's not on the board for the second spin. Steve takes that C2 pick one. I do appreciate that. Thank you. We're going to randomize your first option here for you. Cleveland and Shador. That's a solid first option. I feel like you may have a hard decision ahead of you here, Steve. Randomizing your second choice. LA Chargers. The wrong Los Angeles team. God damn it. I will say Shador does have that Browns chase, but I'm not a Browns fan in the slightest. Those cards mean nothing to me. I couldn't tell you. That's kindling in my opinion. Chargers, solid. Justin Herbert is a star. Chris, welcome in. We got 8 teams remaining. The Rams, the Raiders are live. Oh, sorry guys. I ran that again at 32. If anyone jumps in, that is a C2 pick one with 8 teams left. That's 12.5% chance to pull the team you want, increasing for the second spin. But again, I'll drop it back down to the 18 starting price. Oh, Steve slides in there. I appreciate that, Steve. I do have a big enough box here. I have a big enough box. Don't worry. All right, first option for you here, Steve. The Rams. There we go. There you go. Matt Stafford. Listen, I got plenty of bubble wrap. I just bought some. I bought penny sleeves yesterday. These team bags also came in with my Amazon order today. So everybody, and again, I do appreciate all the positive feedback in the review section I've gotten from everybody. We're going to randomize your second team for you here, Steve. Sorry about the delay. Cleveland, I'm going to swap it back to the Rams for you. Just had to spin it, to follow through. But I know you want the Rams. All right, there you go. All right. I'm going to drop this back down to 18 for our starting. What do you mean? In the last C2 pick one, it was Cleveland or LA, and you chose LA, so Cleveland went back on the wheel. Just like in this, the two spins were Cleveland or the Rams. You want the Rams? You're good. You're good, bud. You're good. No, no. Listen, I've been up since like 5:20. Since the draft last Wednesday, I probably have gotten the least sleep in my life. Let me get this set again. We have 7 teams remaining, $18 a spin here. You have the Cardinals, Browns, Cowboys, Lions, Raiders, and Buccaneers, along with the Texans remaining. Let's add him at Smiz. It was Smiz Nasty, yeah. Just so I'm not gonna at the wrong person here. Yes, it was Smiz Nasty. Uh, Cap has Rams. And you wanted the Packers if he agrees. That's what it was for. Yes, that's what he's saying, Smiz. Packers for Rams. All right, Shake. Can I get a emoji or confirmation from you there, Steve, just so everything's agreed upon in chat for me? Yep. All right, there we go. We're going to clear the Packers from Smiz. And we're going to go up here and clear the Rams from Steve. And we are going to assign the Rams to Smiz. And we are going to assign the Packers to Steve. Here we go. And bang, bang. There we go. Yes, pleasure doing business. Thank you guys for both jumping in the break. Smiz jumping in, 7 teams remaining. We are close to breaking. I have plenty of boxes here, so we're going to get some numbers when we do fill. Yes, we want to, dude, you missed it. I pulled that Josh Jacobs Urban Legends. That's a 1 in 1,800 value boxes odds. He obviously isn't going as much on eBay as the Travis Hunter Urban Legends, but it was still like an $80 card. Thank you for taking that, Smiz. We're going to randomize for you here. Call out your shot in chat. Call it out. Call it out. You got 1 in 7 chance to get your guess right here. Good guess. The Raiders and Ashton Jeanty. That's a solid, solid pickup for 18 bones. That is a bang, dude. Now you got the Rams and the Raiders. You could clear the, wait, no, the Chargers are off the board. I was about to say you could clear the AFC West, but 2 of those are already gone. Sorry. I almost misspoke. We have 6 teams remaining. Biggest team on the board, in my opinion, is probably Shador or Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. So the Browns and Bucks. Then your middle grade teams, probably the Texans and Lions. And then Dallas. And then Arizona is our bottom team. No problem, Smiz. You'll get that alert when we fill to break. Again, I see we got a couple people in here. We have 6 teams remaining. If anyone's interested in closing, I can whip up a number for the remaining teams. I know some people have done that. Some people like to slide in and do that. It's funny. I know, like, I don't know if there's a like Urban Dictionary or Reddit term for it. I know I see on Reddit people complain about like givey goblins or whatever. I don't get it. I mean, you run the giveaway. The people went through the process of filling out the form or following you and clicking it, or just send them whatever you're giving away without like a mean note or you didn't buy anything, whatever. Stop whining, seller. This is me saying that as a seller, but whatever. What's up, Steven? We're doing 10 blasters, 6 teams remaining. A lot of teams on the board that are still ideal. Arizona is still out there, but that's probably the weakest team left up there out of the 32 we started with. I would say, let's see. Let's see. Let me do something here. Welcome in Toontown. We have 6 teams remaining in this 10 blaster break. Sorry for the delay there on running a spot if anyone was chilling. I've been a little distracted, but back on focus now. We have 6 teams remaining. They are Arizona, Cleveland, Dallas, Detroit, Houston, and Tampa Bay with Tom Brady in tow. Biggest team on there probably is Tampa Bay with Tom Brady, and then Cleveland with Shador. Middle team, Houston, Detroit, and Dallas, and then Arizona is the stinker on the board there. That is a so him give the Patriots you and you to give him the same. That is a hard ask, but again, the worst he could say is no there. Oh, okay. Sorry. My bad. Let me see. 6 to go. Okay. Probably. I know the Packers is probably the only team that's officially not on the board there for trading, but he would have to answer that, not me there. Let's see. Let me see. I can see here. Saha has Atlanta, Carolina, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, the Giants, Seattle, Bengals, Falcons, Seahawks are pretty decent on there. That's possibly some fair. Trade bait there, you know. Just depends on how much you value those 2 teams. Um, I think he's asking straight up, yeah. Um, which I can facilitate that. Yeah, which is, you know the drill. Just confirm in chat. Someone say what they're doing, and then I need 2 okays from both parties. All right. So Steve is proposing Saints for the Seahawks. All right, Seahawks and Saints swapping hands. Clearing the Seahawks from Saha and clearing New Orleans from Steve. Assign Seattle to Steve. Assign New Orleans to Saha. And there we go. And 6 teams remaining. Welcome in KWD. We got 6 teams to go. Houston, Dallas, Cleveland, Arizona, Tampa Bay still on the wheel. Detroit as well, I want to say. Is that Detroit in the middle there? Yeah, Detroit. Steve jumping in again, $18. Do appreciate that. Says one more. I hope we get Tom Brady then on the Buccaneers. If that's who you're chasing. Rando, Arizona. All right. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. But hey, Arizona does hit. We can't disrespect Arizona. Watch. If we keep talking shit on them, they're gonna wind up pulling some numbers. Which we're not opposed to, of course. The more numbers the better, but I'm sure out of the teams you have, you'd prefer some other team than Arizona getting the number if you had to choose. 5 teams to go. We'll see. 82 to close us out. If anyone's interested in the 5 teams remaining, that's $8 off and off of just spinning the wheel 5 fucking times. Um, Again, depending on what teams pop off the wheel, we'll obviously adjust the price accordingly. But there's 2 decently named, decently hyped teams remaining on there. Cleveland and Tampa. Dallas, Detroit, and Houston are a little bit midder. But try a $5 show promotion here just to try and get it closed here. Keep it. $5 gets people to swipe through. Don't doubt it. Dave, welcome in. 75. Let me um the Magic lead the Pistons in game 4 or in the fourth quarter of game 4. Yeah, if you wanted to do that, Steve. Um that's all right, I can do that, man, to get so we start ripping. Um this is closing us out. This is for the remaining 5 teams down there. I'm gonna use that silver. So you're in Wisconsin? Gators, welcome in. We just closed out. We're gonna rip 10 blasters. Oh yeah, you said Texas. God, I'm stupid. So that should get to you. These will get to you fast. I'll have them sent out and sorted very, very soon. All right. Thank you for that. Let's assign these to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 teams added on there. Thank you again. Oh, yes, Cap is the GOAT. Oh, you're good, Gators. Good. How was your Monday? You have a good, was your Monday all right? Yeah, well, we still have plenty of blasters after tonight's break. So let me again. All right, let's. Oh, busy but good. Awesome to hear. Love to hear the positivity. I worked, kind of sucked, but I hope we pull something nice to improve my night mood going into Tuesday. Yeah, I got you here, Cap. Your last spot has Houston, Dallas, Tampa Bay, Detroit, and Cleveland. 5 teams. Thank you for the positive vibes, Gators. Boo, Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, the America's team, air quotes. All right. I honestly don't think we had that many different people in here that jumped in. If anyone has any last minute trade coordinations, um, do so while I clean off my area and I can facilitate that right before we start ripping. But yeah, about 30 seconds while I move all my shit out of the way. And then what we need 10 numbers. Give me 10 numbers 1 to 4, 8. 10 numbers 1 to 25. 7 says Steve. All right. Let me write these down. 7, 6, 12, 3. Welcome in, guys. We are close to breaking 24. And we're going to start breaking there. 23. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more numbers. 18. 3 more. Where's Smiz at? Smiz needs to. I'm going to click start breaking so we get everybody in here. Okay. 15 and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last number 10, he says. All right, that's our 10. And I'm going to unpin that so it gets off the screen. All right, let me pull these out. So 7. This was 3. No, that's going to come off the bottom. Oh, that's going to be rough. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 7. 6 would have been here. Oh, I'm about to have an avalanche. She said 24, which is up there. 23, which is up there. 18, which is here. So that's what I put out. 6, 7, 6, 3, 24, 23, 18, 12, 13, 15. So it'd be right here. 12, 13, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Be right here. All right. I'm about to rip 10 blasters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last one. Oh, shit. I just knocked it down. Whoops. All right. We got our 10 blasters. Let me move all the others out of the way. And Steve, we got that givey that you won. Going to be in your giant box. Yeah, they can go right there. Okay. All right, so these can be viewed still, our 10 boxes. Let's see right there. 8 on screen. 9 and 10. We'll start with them. Get my little fucking standy things out of the way. Get that out of the way. Sorry. I'm fucking delaying. And oh my god, guys, we smashed the fucking fill time tonight. Under 2 hours to fill. That's a new record for me. Thank you. Fuck, that Dr. Pepper just went out in the wrong pipe. All right. I did pick up a card tower today. I can try it out here. See how we feel about it. I think it might be. I honestly low key hate how it looks for what it is, but yeah, it's too big. 100% it in the fucking way. We're not gonna use that. I need a better setup to use that first. So let me stop fucking around. I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Here. Let me rip. I'm sorry. Fucking boxes just fell everywhere. Took a nice dive. 4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. I am sorry about the delay. We are going to rip box one and now. Shameless promo for on fucking nicotine pouches right there. Move these to, frame our little background that I got. What was that from? A Star Wars box of Chrome at Costco? I think that came out of. There we go. Yeah, nice and neat, my setup. All right, as promised, 10 blasters, box one, opening now. Again, if you're swiping through, we got a poll at the top. I have the ability, I believe, to pick up a hobby box. We could do random teams, $45 a spin on the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs right there. Empty box one. And a slice dice box two here. Yes, Smiz, let's pull. I want to see dude, imagine a Stafford auto. That would just, get the blood pumping. All right. Box open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Set up there nice and neat. Empty box. Man, I piece. Oh yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't, dude. Anything numbered, honestly, fuck the buyback because they're not going to give you the value of it. I mean, maybe. All right, less than 25. I want to say 25 and numbered lower and an auto. You can't give those up if it's like your team. I can do open them all, big pile or single pack, pack by pack. I know people have preferences. I mean, there was really only 3 big pile. All right, Smith. I like that way too, personally. I like big pile. Let me just set them down all in the right direction too. I hate flipping the pile. But again, if you're just swiping through, if you're a previous buyer, if you're just a lurker, we're doing 10 blasters. We're going to do another one later in the week, I'm pretty sure. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows if we're feeling froggy. All my previous orders have shipped. So if you're expecting something, it is in the mail as of this morning or as of Friday. So you should be getting it very, very shortly here. I want to say that was a Giants Dart card I just saw sneaking out the back of that last pack. Very exciting there for our Giants spot. Do 1 blaster big pile and 1 packet by packet. Okay. I've already opened shit. Okay, I've opened 7 packs worth, so technically I've opened 1 blaster's worth. So we can flip through this pile like that, and then there's still 7 packs to go one by one for this one. All right. Let me know in chat, camera clear. Is that good view? All right. Yep. All right. Clear, says Steve. We're going to flip through now. We got Eric McCoy, Saints. Trent Williams, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, refractor for the 49ers. Ashton Jeanty, rookie base for the Raiders spot. There we go, starting off with a nice rookie. Jaleel McLaughlin, Broncos. Devontae Adams for the Rams. Walter Payton on the refractor, Fortune 15 for the Chicago Bears. Very nice. Chase Young, red, white, and blue refractor for the Saints. Henry Toot 2 for the Texans. Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. Devontae Walker Rayway for the Ravens. There is Jackson Dart on the base rookie for the Giants. Sleeve that and top load that. I will. Jason Myers, Seahawks. Tank Dell, Texans. Travis Kelsey, Raywaves going to the Chiefs. Travion Henderson, rookie for the Patriots. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Jatavion Sanders for the Panthers. Kyrus Tonga for the Patriots on the Pulsar. Nico Collins for the Texans. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Dexter Lawrence, refractor for the Giants. Quinn Ewers, rookie for the Dolphins. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. Oops, I put that almost in the wrong pile. Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals. Najee Harris, refractor for the Chargers. And Jordan James, rookie refractor for the 49ers to close out that pile. Now we'll do pack by pack. Let me go through. So Pulsar is it's the Chrome NFL version of like what would it be in the F1? Like they have the Ray Waves. What's the other one in F1 they got? Oh, it's escaping me. Laser. This is like the laser equivalent, I want to say, for the Chrome product, the NFL product, Steve. Yeah, I kind of like the design a little bit more than the laser. I'm not sure if I like it more than Ray Wave yet, but it's growing on me. It looks dope. All right. Yeah, we're chugging along here. Welcome in, Teddy. We're ripping 10 blasters right now. All right. What do we got? Jalen Wright, Dolphins. Drake London, Falcons. Jalen Coker, Panthers. And Christian McCaffrey, Pulsar. See, that's nice. I like that. Bang, he said. That is a bang, McCaffrey. I like McCaffrey. He's a hard runner. Needs to stay healthy. Tony Pollard for the Titans. Christian Watson for the Packers. There you go. Jalen Carter, Ray Wave for the Eagles. And Jalen Reed, rookie for the Texans. Still? Okay. No, thought it was doing something weird. All this. All right, there we go. Joe Alt for the Chargers. Travis Etienne for the Jaguars. Derrick Henry, power players. And Jason Myers, pigskin parallel for the Seahawks. Taysom Hill for the Saints. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Ray Lewis, Legends of the Gridiron for the Ravens. And of course, I have to flip it again. Xavier Worthy, pigskin parallel for the Chiefs. Nice disbursement of the inserts so far. Shavarius Ward, Colts. Jordan Mailata, Eagles. Derrick Henry, Ravens. And Tate Ratledge, rookie refractor. Derek's are also a refractor. Sorry if I didn't say that. 2 packs left in boxes 1 and 2 here. Out of 10. Bijan Robinson for the Falcons. Russell Wilson, Giants. Michael Pittman Jr., Raywave. And Terrence Ferguson, Rams rookie. Last pack of box 1 and 2. 52. Derek Stingley Jr. for the Texans. Khalil Shakir for the Bills. Bijan Robinson for our Falcons spot on the power players. And Tyleek Williams, rookie red, white, and blue refractor. Very nice. All right, kind of basic first 2 boxes. Hopefully we heat up some I want to see some numbers. I want to see we got a fair amount of inserts, nice rookies. We got a Dart, we had a Gene T, but we need something a little spicier, I think. Let me move all the base out of the way, and then we will progress on to boxes 2 and 3. Take that one down. And then again, is big pile cool? Big pile. Okay, Trimer, welcome in. We're doing 10 blasters in this break. Currently on blaster 3 and 4, 7 packs, guys. Empty box. That's what we love to see. Open this one. I want to say, since I started breaking, every break I've ran, we are almost like 1-to-1 for a relic case hit or auto being pulled. 7 packs, empty box. Empty box, there you go. One break, obviously, we didn't have one, but then in another break, we hit 2 autos and a case pull. So that kind of like evened it out in a way. All right, we're going to get our pile started here for these 2, and then we'll flip through half, flip through the other half. We're going to alternate, so it's not like I'm just flipping through one box after another. Hey, can you send me an empty box with my stuff? Like an empty box in your stuff? What do you? Oh, empty Chrome box. Yeah. I could break one down and send it to you. Yeah. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna have to fill all your shit into a box. Not shit, but you know what I mean. It's just poor verbiage there. But yeah, I'll put it into a box because it's what it's gonna take to get this order out. And we're breaking 10 blasters, 280 total cards. I got plenty more blasters to go to do another break either tomorrow or later in the week. So I'm going to schedule a show probably before I close this one out. And you guys can bookmark that if you're interested in it at that time. I do work, unfortunately, tomorrow, my second job, other than this one. So I'm going to try and get everything sorted after we're done here tonight, and then packaged and shipped out by either Wednesday morning or Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. Yeah, Wednesday morning for my girlfriend or myself. Some might get out Tuesday if it's like small, but actually, there's wasn't too many different variety. Like I think we had 5, 6 people total. So in that sense, I might only have to do 5 or 6 really big packages. So sorting will be really easy. All right, we got our big pile here. We'll take off the top half. Ready? Does it say Joe? Josh. Josh Downs, Colts. Tyler Newbin, Giants. Bo Nix, future stars for the Broncos. That's nice. Dion Walker, Bills rookie on the pigskin parallel. Roquan Smith, Ravens. Derek Stingley Jr., Texans. Cam Scattaboo, rookie Ray Wave. That's nice. Kenneth Grant, rookie for the Dolphins. Budda Baker for the Cardinals. Sam Laporta for the Lions. Trey McBride on the power players for the Cardinals. Alvin Kamara, pigskin parallel refractor, whatever you want to call that. Micah McFadden, Giants. Bijan Robinson, Falcons. Khalil Herbert, Jets. Kyle Hamilton, Pulsar for the Ravens. Zach Ertz for the Commanders. Trayvon Walker, Rayway for the Jaguars. There we go. Quincy Riley, pigskin parallel rookie out of 150 for the Saints. Bang, we're going to sleeve and throw that up on the front for us. There you go, Sahai. That trade paid off in your favor there. Nolan Saints. That's a nice combo. I like the football pattern with the blue. There we go. There we go. Oh my fucking God, I didn't just do that. I just spilled penny sleeves everywhere on the floor. That's awesome. There we go. Let me just scoop these up real quick. Oh my fucking God. I'm struggling tonight. I must be too tired. All right, we got all the penny sleeves out of the way. All 500 of them. Sorry for the delay here, guys. No problem. All right, we're going to progress. We chug onward. We got Jack Sawyer, Steelers rookie. Jonathan Greenard, Vikings, Grenard. Jaden Daniels, Commanders. Debo Samuel, Commanders. Travis Hunter, Pulsar, rookie for the Jaguars. That's a bang, I think. There we go. Box 2 and or box 3 and 4, sorry, heating up a little bit. Sort of kind of making up for box 1 and 2, but that's up for debate there. Dang, there we go. Travis on the Pulsar. Couple more cards in this one. Ashton Davis, Dolphins. Jace Horn, refractor for the Panthers. Jaden Daniels on the throwback refractor. And DJ Giddens, rookie for the Colts. That was the first half there of the pile. See if the second half can match the hype. Taysom Hill for the Saints. Josh Palmer for the Bills. Jahmyr Gibbs, refractor for the Lions. Dylan Gabriel, rookie for the Browns. Daniel Jones for the Colts. Chase Young for the Saints. Cam Chancellor, Legends of the Gridiron for the Seahawks spot. Noah Fant, red, white, and blue refractor for the Bengals. Jamison Williams for the Lions. Talanoa Hufanga for the Broncos. Green Bay Packers, all chrome Xavier McKinney. Very nice insert there. Tim Patrick, red, white, and blue refractor for the Jaguars. Them Packers, man. That trade. Cade Otton for the Oh my God, my voice. Cade Otton for the Buccaneers. Oh God. Justin Jefferson. Jace Horn, Ray Wave for the Panthers. Jonah Seven, rookie for the Dolphins. Henry Tutu for the Texans. Ray Wave rookie Isaac Tesla for the Lions. Ooh, Tom Brady, Fortune 15 refractor variant. We'll sleeve and top load that one. Wi-Fi card. I want to say the refractor odds are like 1 in 70 something. Right? There we go for the Tom Brady Buccaneers. I'm so disappointed in that stand looking like that. It looks so chunky. That big one. Like it's all right. Brashard Smith, rookie for the Chiefs. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. Joe Mixon for the Texans. Marvin Harrison Jr., refractor for the Cardinals. Seth Hennigan, rookie refractor for the Jaguars. Zach Allen for the Broncos. Tristan Wirfs for the Buccaneers. Drake May, refractor for the Patriots. And Riley Leonard, rookie refractor for the Colts. Solid bounce back on box 3 and 4, I think. Got a nice Tom Brady refractor, nice Travis parallel, and a numbered Saints rookie. Boxes 5 and 6 here. Oh man, let me move this stuff up here. I'm sorry, I'm going slow, guys. These things are so finicky. No wonder they were fucking like on sale on Amazon. Let me move the base out of the way. Free base. Again, if no one wants their base, let me know. But by default, I'm sending it because 10 years since Topps has done a product, I'd want my base. Everybody's going to get their base unless I'm told otherwise. Box, 7 packs, empty. Fuck. All right. This is just it's a fun product to rip. There's a lot of parallels, a lot of ones I haven't even seen, heard of. 7 packs. There we go. Empty. Hopefully we can get one. But again, if there is enough support for that hobby box break, I can definitely facilitate that. I found one, or a place that might have one, where a hobby box and a couple blasters at 45 bones a team, I think would make everybody happy. Because then we can hit. I want to say they're a guaranteed auto in the box of a hobby. I have the ability. I can get enough blasters to essentially do a case break of blasters. That's 40. Um, no problem. That's what you got to do. I think showing everything go away. Show everybody that there's 7 in there because, like, one, I want it recorded in case I ever open some bullshit like a 6-pack box or something like that. I need to have it on there. And then yeah, I don't want anyone getting suspicious or questioning the integrity of my breaking here. Like, I only have 3 of these cards in my PC, and they were all given free via giveaway or stuff like that. Like, it, I like football, love football. They just did the Steelers too slimy in this product, in my opinion, for me to like want to really get into my own personal collection of it. Like, I do want a Will Howard rookie auto. I'll pick that up at some point. Oh, we might have some color in there. I could be getting played out by the red, white, and blue refractor though. Um, but yeah, I thank you, Kat. Yeah, I mean, I started breaking on the 15th when the product first came out. And it's been like 12 days. Got over 300 orders. We're making good progress. Like, breaks were filling 3 hours under. I think like the longest one was a little over 3, and that was a smaller break. I carried one over 2 days, but that was because it was a first try. Pick your team. All right, here we go. Anything in there spicy? Maybe. All right, we got Jaden Daniels on the starter box 5 and 6 here. Josh Allen, Bills. Brian Thomas Jr. throwback for the Jaguars. Amon-Ra St. Brown pigskin for the Lions. Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Devontae Adams for the Rams. Walter Nolan rookie Ray Wave for the Cardinals. Dylan Gabriel rookie card. Zach Allen for the Broncos. Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals. Braylon Allen for the Jets. Shadur Sanders, rookie pulsar, going to our Browns spot. That's a sleeve and top load for you there. Just a moment. Because I know he's got the fans. I'm a Steelers fan, so I don't get it. But it doesn't mean we don't respect the card. Welcome in, Rory. Welcome in, Kayla. We're ripping 10 blasters right now. Mason Smith, Jaguars. Jake Browning, refractor for the Bengals. Jamar Chase on the power players refractor variant for the Bengals. Back-to-back Bengals. Brashard Smith, Chiefs rookie. Joe Mixon, oh my God, I can't speak. Texans. Debo Samuel, Commanders. Legends of the Gridiron, Chad Johnson. That's a good one. Deron Bland, red, white, and blue refractor for the Cowboys. Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans. Bryce Young for the Panthers. Derrick Henry on the refractor Fortune 15. Very nice. Eric McCoy, red, white, and blue refractor for the Saints. Brandon Aubrey, kicker for the Cowboys. And Caleb Johnson, rookie Ray Wave for the Steelers. Very nice. Very, very nice first half there. We want some more color, though, personally. Take a peek. Maybe. Matt Gay, red, white, and blue refractor for the Commanders. LaQuint Allen Jr. for the Jaguars. Marquez Valdez Scantling for the Seahawks. Ashton Davis for the Dolphins. Mark Andrews refractor for the Ravens. Jalen Reed, rookie refractor for the Texans. Zach Wilson for the Dolphins. Matt Gay for the Commanders. Mason Taylor, rookie Rayway for the Jets. Dante Thornton Jr., rookie for the Raiders. DeAndre Hopkins for the Ravens. Talanoa Hufanga for the Broncos. Puka Nakua, future stars for the Rams. Cam Robinson, pigskin parallel for the Browns. Tyler Higbee for the Rams. Jalen Royals, rookie Ray Wave. Nick Scorton, rookie for the Panthers. Aaron Jones Sr., Jameer Gibbs, Quinnen Williams, Tristan Wirfs, Bucks, Bo Nix, Pulsar for the Broncos, Brandon Ayuk, 49ers, Tua Tagovailoa, Dolphins, Justin Fields, Refractor, Jets, Derek Harmon, Steelers rookie, TJ Hawkinson, Vikings, Tavondre Sweat, Titans, Garrett Wilson, Jets refractor, Cam Ward, rookie refractor for the Titans spot. That's a nice one to close out 6 and 5 with. But again, we want I want to see a number. Give me a numbered fucking Cam Ward. Numbered Jackson Dart. Saw some guy put out a bounty on Instagram for the Jackson Dart 101 Superfractor on card auto of like $350,000. Crazy. All right. Let me move the base again. Move the inserts. Hey, that is a bit of a bang there, that Cam Ward rookie. He's leading the AFC South team. I mean, people probably have the Colts figured out this year if Daniel Jones returns healthy. So they're in a nice spot if the Texans defense decides to slip up or not maintain the level they were at this past year. All right. Yes, third quarter of the break. Or no. Yeah. Yeah, 75%, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. There we go. 7 packs. Empty box. This one. Oh, the bunny's attacking the sticks. Yeah. Good. That's why I bought them. 7 packs. Empty box. All right, we're going to make our big pile here. Yeah, I have 4. 4 rabbits there, Steve. Yeah, I rescued 2 of them a little over a year ago. And then 3 months after that, I went into Rural King like an idiot, and there was 2 in there, and I couldn't just take one, so I had to get them both. Yeah, the show picture headliner thing is of the rabbit, one of them, my young one, Moose. They're like little quiet dogs, man. They keep me grounded and calm. They're so fluffy. Uh-oh, they're both attacking. I bought them bunch of like apple sticks that are on a string or something today. And I guess they're ganging up on it right now. So, guys, please, God. Winston Show. That's funny. I got Bear, Honey, Miffy, and Moose. I tried to name Bear Max Verstappen, but my girlfriend wouldn't let me. Yeah, my favorite one, he's a Californian, so he changes colors. Cause he doesn't know who Max Verstappen is, she said, something like that. All right. Here we go. Devontae Walker, Ravens. Andre Iosivas, Ray Wave. There we go. Michael Pittman Jr., Green Lava out of 99. How? Who's got the Colts? Who's got Indianapolis? That's a nice one. There you go. There you go. Michael MPJ. Isn't he is he on the Steelers now? Is he a Steeler? 61 out of 99. Very nice. You know, in a sense, I think the number probably should be towards the front just to show we're pulling some color. There we go. All right. Hopefully these two boxes are sick. Continue to be sick. Jets, Brady Cook, rookie. Brian Burns, Giants. Steve Avila, Rams. Penai Sewell, Lions. Nick Emanwari, rookie Pulsar for the Seahawks. Evan Ingram, Broncos. Alan Lazard, Jets. Jelani Tavai, Rayway for the Patriots. Will Johnson, rookie for the Cardinals. Luke McCaffrey, Commanders. Dayami Brown, Jaguars. Patrick Queen, Steelers linebacker. Phil Maffa, rookie Pulsar for the Cowboys. Khalil Mack, Chargers. Lad McConkey, refractor for the Chargers. Back-to-back Chargers there. Rome O'Dunes, refractor on the throwback 1975 for the Bears. Jack Sawyer, Steelers rookie. Noah Brown, Commanders. Kyle 49ers refractor. Marvin Harrison Jr., future stars refractor for the Cardinals. Gunnar Helm, rookie for the Titans. Braden Smith for the Colts. Solid first half. Solid first half there. We got some color in there. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Darren Waller, Dolphins. Ashton Jeanty, throwback rookie for the Raiders. That's nice. Jake Browning, red, white, and blue refractor for the Bengals. Myles Garrett for the Browns. Jordan Addison, Raywave for the Vikings. Xavier Legette, Raywave for the Panthers. Egbuka, rookie for the Bucks. Andrew Van Ginkel, Vikings. Andre Iosivas, Bengals. Micah Parsons, Fortune 15 for the Packers. There you go. It's another nice insert. Brian Thomas Jr., red, white, and blue refractor for the Jaguars. Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. Joey Bosa, Bills. Xavier McKinney, Raywave for the Packers. Another Packers showing up. DJ Giddens, rookie for the Colts. Cameron Jordan for the Saints. Jordan Addison, Vikings. Montez Sweat, refractor for the Bears. Kyle Mungai, rookie refractor for the Bears. Troy Fatanu for the Steelers. Pat Surtain, 2 for the Broncos. Steve Avila, refractor for the Rams. Nick Emanwari, rookie refractor for the Seahawks. Josh Allen for the Bills. Devon Witherspoon, Seahawks. Legends of the Gridiron, Chad Johnson popping up again. Jackson Dart, pigskin parallel rookie. That's another sleeve and top load expeditiously. There we go. Another Dart bang. Dart going crazy. He's throwing darts, smoking darts. Here we go. That's another Dart rookie. You cannot have enough Dart rookie parallels at this point with the hype he's got around him. All right, we're going to slide Cam slightly back, throw Dart up there. And then we'll do, of course, we'll do a recap at the end. Got a couple more cards in this boxes right here. Vita Vea, Buccaneers. Jared Goff, Lions. Bucky Irving, power players for the Tampa Bay. And Ashton Jeanty, rookie refractor on the pigskin parallel. We'll have to sleeve and top load that one too. There we go. Someone's gonna get the parallel rainbow of this man by the end of it. There we go. Another Jeanty. We've got one of each of the Chase rookies so far, I want to say. Hunter, Sanders, Dart, Ward. Who are we missing? All right. Boxes 9 and 10 coming up. Let me just move the base and the parallels out of the way. Fair disbursement of numbers and parallels. Wish we were seeing a little bit more numbered color, but maybe they're in the other boxes, honestly. Here we go. The final 2 blasters in this break, guys. There's that box open. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Set there, empty box. I didn't slice that yet. What am I doing? 3, 6, 7. Empty. All right, do we want to do this one by one since it's the last one? Yeah, all right, here we go. We'll go left, right, left, right, left, right. Henry Tuutu, Texans. Josh Downs, Colts. Legends of the Gridiron, Aikman going to the Cowboys. And Harrison Smith, pigskin parallel for the Vikings. Shep, thank you for the raid. We're just closing up on the last boxes in a 10 blaster break here. Jaden Reed for the Packers, Brock Bowers, Raiders. Aaron Rodgers, refractor for the Steelers. And Cam Scattaboo, rookie refractor for the Giants. Solid double refractor there. Thank you, Steve. That is a bit of a bang for our Giants spot. Max Crosby, the unhappy Raider. Wandale Robinson for the Giants. T. Higgins, refractor for the Bengals. And Elijah Arroyo, rookie refractor for the Seahawks. Taysom Hill for the Saints. Jason Myers, Seahawks kicker. Marvin Mims Jr., Broncos Ray Wave. And Dante Thornton Jr., rookie for the Raiders. Hollywood Brown for the Chiefs. Drake May, Patriots. Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited on the Ray Wave. And another Jackson Dart rookie. We'll sleeve that one up. Another Dart rookie. Can never have too many of them. All right. Come on. We need 2 more numbers. 2 more numbers, please. Please give us that. Lane Johnson, Eagles. Reek Woolen, Seahawks. Bijan Robinson, Power Players. Quinn Ewers, red, white, and blue refractor rookie for the Dolphins. Bijan Robinson, Falcons. Lamar Jackson, Ravens. Josh Allen, all chrome refractor. And Marquez Valdez Scantling, red, white, and blue refractor. Josh Allen's nice. Sun Devil cards, welcome in. This is box 9 and 10 in our blaster break. Jace Horn, Panthers. Joe Thuney, Bears. Grant Delpit, refractor, Browns. Terrence Ferguson, Rams rookie. Jaleel McLaughlin, Broncos. Cam Robinson, Browns. Quentin Johnson, refractor, Chargers. Brashard Smith, rookie, Chiefs. Trayvon Walker, Jaguars. Travis Kelce, Chiefs. Oh, there we go. That's a light board refractor for our 49ers spot. Very nice. Sometimes those will sneak up on you and you might not recognize it, but that's a bit of a bang, I think. Who had the 49ers? Is that you, Steve? Nice. This is only the second one of these I've pulled. I pulled a Buffalo one, but that's nice. There's sick little design. Very nice. That'll get set up here. Light board. And Vita Vea, Pulsar, Buccaneers to close out that pack. Dalton Kincaid, Bills. Will McDonald, Jets. Chuba Hubbard, Ray Wave for the Panthers. And Shamar Stewart, rookie for the Bengals. This one had. This is a 5-card pack. All right. Is it going to be anything cool? Derek Stingley Jr. Texans, Jalen Wright Dolphins, Kool-Aid McKinstry Saints, and Tua Tagovailoa Ray Wave, and a Matt Stafford Pulsar. There we go. Smiz, we pulled another Stafford. Interesting they snuck that in there in the 5-card pack instead of 4, you know? But there you go. That MVP buyback on the Stafford Pulsar. Oh, let me get another little standout here. Get Stafford front and center. We got 2 packs to go. 1, 2. Come on. Something good. 4 again in here. Not 5. Marvin Harrison Jr. Cardinals. Jalen Carter Eagles. Legends of the Gridiron. Sterling Sharp for the Packers. There you go. And Cooper DeJean Pigskin Parallel Refractor for the Eagles. Last pack in this 10 blaster break, guys. Can we close it out with a numbered or something, please? Please, please give us something. Chris Olave, Saints. Tony Pollard, Titans. Oh, it was a three carder because of the 5-card fucking. Dylan Gabriel, Browns. Damn. Damn. All right, let me do a recap here quick for you guys. Move our inserts out of the way. Base out of the way. Thank you, Steve. It's fun. I appreciate you hanging out, jumping in and getting some spots in our break. Again, just starting 12 days ago. I appreciate all the support I've gotten from everybody. We jumped up to over 300 followers tonight. Let me gather all these here and we'll go through what we got. Let me order them by like hype ability, I guess, in my opinion. You guys can tell me how I did on the hype. Obviously, like rarity accordance, we'll drop it through there like that. All right, recap here of our 10 blaster break. Shadur Sanders rookie Pulsar, something slight there. Jackson Dart rookie Pigskin Parallel Refractor. Cam Ward rookie Refractor. Tom Brady Fortune 15 Refractor. Ashton Jean T rookie Pigskin Parallel Refractor. Travis Hunter rookie Pulsar. Brian Robinson Jr. on the logo light board, whatever you want to call that. Just a sick refractor all around. Quincy Riley Pigskin Parallel out of 150 rookie for the Saints. Michael Pittman Jr. 61 out of 99 on the green lava. And Matt Stafford Pulsar on that MVP buyback. This is 40 bones, right? Since it's a parallel, the base is 20, the parallel is 40. That's a great break, I want to say. Thank you guys for jumping in. I want to thank you for the quick fill, too. I do appreciate that. We beat the record of like just under 3 hours. We did that just over 2 or just under 2. Thank you, Smiz. Thank you. Thank you, Saha. Again, I'm going to sort through these. Ideally have them all shipped out Wednesday morning. And then I think I have a show scheduled for the 30th. That's Thursday. That'll probably be in the afternoon. We can do 10 blasters or like, again, let me look at the votes final here. 13 said, yes, that's fair on the hobby and some blasters. Again, it doesn't have to be 2 blasters. It could be 4, 3, whatever people are feeling. And then 10 people did say they prefer 10 plus blaster breaks. So going forward, Saha, honestly, I might go live tomorrow night with 10 more blasters. Maybe I'll have the hobby depending on how we're feeling and depending on what vibes I get. I don't know. But We'll definitely do a 10 blaster break tomorrow. I have enough for that for sure. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're gonna do another show tomorrow. What time is it now? It's 11:22. Yeah, I can't do another break tonight. I gotta work in 6 hours. Unfortunately, I have a second job. But again, thank you guys for jumping in. The quick fill. Steve, enjoy the rest of your night. Saha, enjoy your night. Smiz, enjoy your night. And anybody else that jumped in, enjoy your night. Thank you.